back keeps like seizing up. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Hello, everybody. This is the Gascaprunagades podcast, also known as the Trailcast. I'm your host, Levi Black Eagle, and we are going to go on an adventure. So lace up them shoes, grease up those nipples, and put some Band-Aids on those ass cheeks, and let's talk running. Trail running. The Gascaprunagades podcast. Trailcast. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another fun-filled, glorious episode of the Trailcast. I'm Levi Black Eagle, and with me is Jason Jeremiah Cummins.
Jeremiah.
How's it going, Jason?
Thinking about Jeremiah Johnson, huh?
I think it was.
Liver eating Johnson.
Maybe. Just kidding. That's the name, right?
Liver eating.
Jeremiah.
Oh, yeah. Really,
Was he a basketball player?
really tall guy.
I hope he's still alive. Anyhow,
Me too.
I don't know where to go with that. We could edit that right out.
All right, we have to start over here.
Hey, I'm sure he's still alive. Let's find out if he's alive.
That's even bad if he's alive and he's...
He was a great basketball player. Just a bear of a man.
Well, I can't recover from this.
Anyhow, so how you been?
How you been?
I've been okay.
How the hell are you?
I'm good. Hanging in there. My back's been like seizing up. Like I'll move a certain way and the whole thing just go
You're having cramps?
back cramps.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's like I've been trying to work it out, but I can't. If I'll turn too quick, the whole thing will just.
Just move slow.
I don't
Just
know.
moves real slow.
Do you ever find that for how active you are, it takes you pretty like a long time to get up out of a chair or like get kind of
Like old man moves?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm more thoughtful and kind of move slow on purpose. I don't know.
I feel like I should be.
I
Like,
have cramps in strange places though. Like if the covers are like pushing my toes down, I'll get a cramp right there, just really randomly. So I got to put my foot
I hate
back.
that. I got to actually get out of bed and stand and try to work it out.
Yeah. One time I got a really bad cramp in my calf, just in the middle of the night, and I just jumped up and like I've never ever had a cramp like that before. Like it was so bad that it hurt for like a couple days after.
They do like you really worked out or something, huh?
So I jumped up and I kind of like made this weird scream and I ran to the wall and I kind of leaned against the wall and I was like trying to stretch my calf out. And then all of a sudden my wife grabbed me from behind and started giving me the Heimlich maneuver. And it's dark in the room and I don't know what's going on. And then like I'm going kind of going like that. And I'm like, what's going on, you know? And then I finally I said, hey, I have a cramp in my leg. And she said, oh, I thought you were choking. And then I was kind of back to bed.
That's pretty cool. She sprung to action.
Sprung to action and thought I was choking in the middle of the night. I don't know why I would be standing there choking.
Maybe when you're putting your hand against the wall, she saw you doing this from behind.
Started putting my hands around my throat. Huh? But yeah,
cool.
Always watching out for me, so I'm pretty thankful.
I'm going to test out Brooke and see if she comes and saves my life.
Jump up and start cramping in the middle of the night.
She started slapping my back real hard.
Doop, doop, doop.
Any new news?
Not that I'm aware of. There probably is news.
I don't have any news.
You don't have any news, huh?
Same old, same old.
So we should probably start planning for the Mom's Trail, right?
Yep. I got a logo. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's a cool logo. And you're going to have a 30K this year?
30K.
30K for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
We need to go find a 30K, by the way.
Get up to the pines, right? We'll run along the pine trees and come back.
In the pines.
In the pines.
I've been watching
the sun don't ever shine.
The Outsider. I
Uh-huh.
think it was the latest episode was called In the Pines, In the Pines.
With Sunshine?
Huh?
With Pony Boy? Pony Boy, stay
You're thinking of
golden.
The Outsiders.
Oh,
This is The Outsider.
just one outsider, huh?
This latest episode is called In the Pines, and the song was
Where
there.
the sun don't ever shine.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good song.
Or was it, oh my God. It might not have been that. It might have been, High Fidelity. I've been watching High Fidelity on Hulu.
No.
That was one of my favorite movies. I read the book and I read the screenplay. Great. Remember John Cusack, Jack Black, other guys?
Jack Black, that's the guy
John
on
Bonet. Lisa
the Rock
Bonet.
and Roll School.
Yep.
Yeah,
School of Rock.
School of Rock.
You never watch High Fidelity? I went to the record store. I was talking about my top 5 list. I think you'd like it. You should watch it.
All right, I'll look it
The
up.
book was based on these guys. The movie, they were in Chicago. Guy owns a record store, and it's kind of his little, what happens? He breaks up with his longtime girlfriend. He makes a top 5 list of all-time breakups. Anyhow, basic gist. The book took place in
High Fidelity movie. I got it on my to-do list.
the book took place in London, I believe. Same guy who wrote About a Boy. I think you like it. They have a lot of nice, cool music references.
I should listen to it.
But anyhow, Hulu, there was an actress who played in the movie, Lenny Kravitz's ex-wife, Lisa Bonet, is that her name? Their daughter, Zoe.
Bill Cosby's daughter.
Is that Bill Cosby's daughter? No. I thought you were trying to say, never mind. Yeah, Bill Cosby's daughter,
Right.
Lisa Bonet.
Yeah.
Her and Lenny Kravitz's real daughter, Zoe, is the main character in the Hulu version. So it's not a man, it's a lady. Watch it. It's cool. Good music.
High Fidelity?
High Fidelity.
There you go, Israel.
Watch it. It's a good one. We highly recommend it. This is weird with the people watching.
It has one thumb up over there.
I'll give it 2. I wanted to really, because that movie was really special to me. It's one of my top 5 movies.
It is?
Yeah. And they're doing good.
All right.
They're doing good.
I've been watching like History Channel type stuff because I need something to bore me and help me fall asleep at night.
Just do the waves. I've been using the waves for the kids.
Oh yeah, sometimes we do that.
Sometimes they'll like
ASMR type stuff.
yeah. There's like it's real dim. There's like a video of a beach and the waves.
Gotta pick a really long video on YouTube of ASMR.
Yeah. Should we do some ASMR?
Baloney.
That's on a butte. A windy butte.
On a butte. Did you just name it?
A butte. A bluff.
On a bluff.
Aren't they called buttes? Is that why I call buttes
It's
called
a
butte?
butte. Let me hear it again.
So anyhow, I don't have any news except for I've been watching High Fidelity and it's really good.
Can't recover from that.
See any mice yet? Rumor has it there's mice running around here. I didn't see any.
When it first came to the show, it was walking.
Now it's trimmed
Now it's a
down.
runner.
Was it a fat fretting mouse?
Yeah, now he's really
They won't even get that till later.
now he's really in.
Pristine shape. Like Chuck E. Cheese?
There's no like who?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Why is Chuck E. Cheese in shape?
Have you seen him lately?
No,
pretty
I
gaunt.
haven't
I
seen
think
it.
he's on meth. Or he's really,
I hope not.
he might be sick. I don't know. He's lost a lot of weight.
Do you remember the guy before Chuck E. Cheese?
Billy Bob?
Yep.
I do. You remember him?
What are you trying to say?
For those of you who don't know him, Dr. J spent some of his pastime having to dress up as Billy Bob.
No, it was Chuck E. Cheese.
Was it Chuck E. Cheese?
I think I was like 14. I don't even want this to be on here.
It was a Chuck. I thought it was Billy Bob.
I don't remember, but it was one of them.
You were one of the
They
characters?
forced me to get a
Were you back
job.
there? Were you back there cooking? Then they
I was a
said-
cook. Yeah, I was
and-
just like I was all right with being a cook. I was like a little 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Cooking pizza, and then some people that knew me, Crow Indians, they came over and they're having a party, and then they requested that I be their form of entertainment, and I was mad.
Can they just grab anybody? I thought you had to like kind of be trained to what to do because I'm like they have all the movement. Were you just out
I
there?
had no movements.
Were you just out there winging it?
I was really upset. And then they were like, for real, they requested you. And I was like, I'm not going out there. I was like, no. I said, you have to. I'm the manager.
Oh, my
Or you don't have a job. Then I'm thinking, oh, man, well, they won't know it's me. Then I went out there and they knew it was me.
Was it bad? Did they give you a hard time or?
One of them goosed me.
Oh, man. Crows, man. They'll do that.
But I felt pretty bad too because it had like a big like mask, like a big helmet on or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then this little kid ran up to me, this little girl like, and you know, it's my birthday.
Uh-huh.
And I said, give her a hug. Like I had a handler, like kind of leading me around out there. And when I leaned over to hug this little birthday girl, my nose hit her in the face and she fell down. That was my last day of work there. I was done. And you know me, I don't like dressing up. I don't like role playing.
Yeah, I can't believe you did.
I don't like, that's not, even like icebreakers and meetings, I don't like all that kind of stuff.
So they got you out there, huh? First and last time?
Yes, I quit. Take this job and shove it.
That was funny because Crimson's last birthday party, my parents were still talking about that.
It's a big deal.
It's big time.
That's horrible, man.
30 some odd years ago and still.
It's like forever ago. And it's like, even to this day, I don't like any of that stuff.
Good times, I'm sure. Makes for good memories, though.
I've never been back to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm just kidding. I've been back. But
when you were there, did they have the good ice cream cake, or do you remember?
I don't remember.
Weren't there long enough?
I don't know.
They changed the cake now. It's
Are you
not
just
as
like
good.
thinking of stories to tell on me on this thing? No. Anyways, but the thing is, Louis Armstrong said a man's got to work.
They do.
Got to work. Even if you're Billy Bob or Chuck E. Cheese, it's better than sitting at home doing nothing.
Definitely.
I think.
I spent one summer irrigating. No, I was putting little, I don't even know what they were. There was like white PVC pipes they used to irrigate sugar beets. And I had to put like the little gates on there. And I was just a little bit bigger than my oldest son. I was out there by myself. It was like 1,000 degrees. And they paid me, I was out there for a week and I got $100. It was supposed to be 75. Week? And he's like, I want to be nice to you. And he had like one of those big old checkbooks. They're like a big old folder. And he gave me 100.
We used to go branding and kind of wake up before the sun and ride horses out and then like brand for the neighbors. No, like not the neighbors, but somebody pretty far up the road. And it's a lot of hard work. And it was really frustrating at the end of one day because the people putting on the branding must have thought we were there for fun. Like 14 hours of labor and wrestling calves and branding and dehorning calves and all this fun. And then the person putting it on gave everybody like $20 each. And I was like, what the heck?
Did they feed you at least?
Yeah, they fed you. I think that was the deal.
I think, some of them will just feed you really good, or
could eat at home though, man.
depending if you brought horses or not, then they'll give you money for gas and a little extra.
Yep.
Good times. Yeah, but I don't know about $20.
I don't know. That was a lot funner than dressing up in a stupid big mouse outfit.
So Gary's episode, what'd you think?
Really good. I listened to it again, and he's really inspirational he's really informative about the eating. So I was like, wow, he really did that. Lost 100 pounds.
Yeah.
He's always running. I was hoping he would have talked about that real big blister he had on his heel, but
I know.
I'm just kidding.
It seemed like all the ones that are coming through eating is having like a real indirect effect on me, because I know I've noticed my eating has gotten better. And I feel like I feel weird. I feel like my body is craving all the junk that I used to. And I feel like I'm having withdrawals. And it's making me borderline like
you're having a hamburger sweats.
Yeah, like when
the meat sweats.
Tim was talking about the keto flu. I'm having some sort of version of the keto flu. My body says
extroversion.
I need some sugar, Levi. I need some smack.
I need some smack.
Something, but yeah, I'm sticking to it though. I'm proud of myself.
I've been I think I'm on, what's today?
February the 19th.
For the 19th.
Wednesday.
So I am on day 10
Of
just eating strict healthy,
what is strict and healthy?
like no cookies, no donuts. Just kind of like avoiding all the junk and the processed foods.
So what are you eating then?
I'm eating meat and fruits and vegetables. Like today for lunch was like some carrots and broccoli.
Mhm.
Yeah. Carrots, broccoli, had a meat stick.
A meat stick? What the heck's a meat stick?
Like a Slim Jim.
Oh, why don't you say like a beef jerky?
Because it's like, I don't think it qualifies to be called a beef jerky. It's just like a cardboard, meat flavored piece of cardboard.
What is that?
Slim Jim. Isn't it kind of gross
Is it
if you
not
think
meat?
about it? Seems like,
Slim Jim doesn't seem like it's along those vein of healthy eating, I don't think. Or is it?
I think it's better than Doritos.
I think it's just like Dorito.
It's like the lesser of two evils, and it's not going to affect my insulin level. It's not going to affect my carb count. It's not
Mhm.
going to spike glucose or whatever.
We should look at the ingredients of Slim Jim once.
It's probably like real bad, like hot dogs and stuff.
When did they start doing the nutrition facts anyhow? Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
I've never really paid attention to all. The only thing I'll look at is like sugars and protein.
Me too. I look at sugars and protein or
Mhm.
sugar carbs or whatever. I don't know. I've never understood how to count calories,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't even know if it really works. I don't want to count calories because, like they say, one pizza you have to walk up the Eiffel Tower like 4 times or something like that,
Oh, wow.
or one time. I don't know how far, but it's like not worth it.
I
I'd much rather cut sugar.
I forgot what I was reading. I think it was like a magazine or something, but I had a Haagen-Dazs Dolce Delice sundae type thing.
Uh-huh.
It's just pretty much their ice cream, like caramel and bananas and whipped cream and
And I'm really getting hungry.
layer like that.
Like I'm really getting hungry.
And I looked it up, and it would take me a half marathon to work that off. And it was delicious.
Did you run a half marathon?
Eventually. How's the training coming?
Coming along, I hope. It's coming along.
Coming along. I'm
Slowly building fitness.
Me too. I feel like I'm doing better. I don't know if comparing it to where I was a year ago is any good, but I do know that I'm putting one foot in front of the other towards my goal. That's what I know for sure.
I hope that. I just want to be ready when I finish. And
Mm-hmm.
it's been a bit different because there's a lot more to do during the day. And I used to be able to just run after work, but just finding the time to prioritize it.
Lately, I've been finding it a hard time to run. It's weird. Usually I had time set aside where this is where I run. But now I feel like I have to be like more free flowing and loose and like, okay, I'm going to run right here. And it's not that
Do
great.
that
but
again.
like this. You got to be like, what are the things? Air would take the shape of its container or a gas.
Bruce
You
Lee.
do that. Bruce Lee was water.
Oh, water? Who
Mhm.
said air? You?
Me.
Did you make that up?
I just made it up. No, it's a scientific fact.
You applied it to trail running though. So our guest today,
Our guest today is none other than Ryan Lundiner.
yep, Ryan Lundin. He's pretty fast.
Is he?
He's fast.
I've never seen the times or.
Yeah, I did I think the last run I was in with him, I seen him at the start line of the pub run,
Mm-hmm.
and he just took off. And
Really?
He's a fast runner.
I never looked at his things.
Yeah, and visited him a bit at the finish line, and
Do you check out other people's Strava data quite a bit?
some of them.
I think I used to, but I always found myself comparing myself, and I just stopped doing that. It's
I don't-
not healthy for me. I can't help it either. I'll do it.
Maybe if they're about the time that they run the times, there's a few gentlemen that run the times I run,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of check that out, and I want to beat them.
Are you beating them? You getting there?
I want to.
Yeah.
Just to not to beat them, I guess, but or just to like have a gauge of.
Mm-hmm.
So
Where
like
you're at?
so like right before we got to interview him, I went on a run with him, and well, he really made me work.
Did he?
And I think it was just a moderate pace, but just
Mhm.
having somebody there help push myself.
Yeah, it is. I always when I run with Scott, I run a lot harder than I normally do.
Yeah.
I walk a lot more when I'm by myself, especially up the hills.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Scott's just kind of dragging me along. Then he'll stop and wait for me. Then it'll make me feel bad, so I have to try to get to him real quick. Then,
For me, it's easier to put in a lot of miles with somebody else.
mm-hmm.
If I'm alone, I don't know. It's different.
What's the saying? If you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go with somebody.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Something like that. I can't remember I heard it.
There, and he's well, our guest today too. He's run a lot of races like the Georgia Death Race, the North Face 50, and
bunch of ones down south. Runs through the years. The Bighorn 100.
A lot of them. So
he's been all around. He's a well.
And one thing he's said is that he's really big into mindfulness, mindfulness and awareness, and just uses that for running, and just it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, we should get to it.
All right. Let's bring him in for the interview.
Let's do this. Ryan Lundeen. And we're back. And I lost my pen. Thanks. Maybe this is a fancy one.
Schmancy.
Fancy schmancy. What'd you think?
Good
Ryan.
interview. He came all the way down from
He did.
about an hour one way.
I think he
So
rearranged a lot to make
schedule.
it down. Mm-hmm. So we're very appreciative of that, Ryan, and thank you. And thanks for running with Jason.
Yeah, it's just pretty neat to see the I guess the evolution of the running group, the Billings Area Trail Runners, how they created the page, and then it just, I guess, attracted a group of like-minded people and getting together and doing group runs.
Yeah.
50K distance group runs?
When are we gonna have a 50K group run? We had a 20K group run.
Yeah.
Does that count?
That counts.
We're halfway there.
Halfway.
Halfway.
So that's pretty cool. It was interesting. And just really just like to hear how running transformed him.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He showed us a picture.
Yeah, he showed us a picture, and he was
fat as Fred. Just kidding.
he was Fredding fat.
Fredding fat.
I don't know. I wouldn't call anybody that, but that's what his sister called him. And
I guess compared to he was
he's a slender dude when we interviewed him. And seeing his picture,
I was like, oh wow,
big old.
He wasn't lying. And did he say he only weighed like 140 or 135 after high school? He put on the pounds there.
Yep, 90 pounds lighter now, and he's fast.
Yeah,
he's pretty fast. And it was pretty neat that his first run was at GasCap.
That is weird. It's
and
cool.
Then kind of come full circle, and 20 years later, he ran at GasCap again for this interview.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I was there too. I think that's crazy that I probably seen him there, and I would never recognize him because he was only 135 pounds back then. But Ryan, great interview. We were glad you came, and hopefully we can meet up and have some group runs.
I liked his diet. I bet you he would benefit from meat sticks in his pack.
Having a couple meat sticks.
Having a couple of Slim Jims.
Honey, pull out some meat. I was wishing for beef jerky that one run. I don't know why. The cravings you get are weird.
That's true. I was wishing for bacon, and I pulled into an aid station once, and I was like, can I have some of this? And they started laughing. They're like, go ahead. And it wasn't bacon. It was beef jerky. But it was almost as good.
Almost as good as it, just super chewy.
They just false advertised. I don't know if I could do the maple.
That seems weird.
That seems really, unless it's like straight from the tree, maybe that's different.
You'd have maple straight from the tree?
Isn't that what he said? It was like natural maple. It wasn't like syrup.
I don't even know what that means. I must not know anything about syrup. What's maple syrup and maple?
I'm pretty sure they process it to make it sweeter. So if it comes straight out of the tree.
So it's unrefined maple syrup?
I don't know. I'll have to find out.
Is it even called maple sap? Is that what it is?
Isn't it sweet to the taste when it comes out of the tree?
I've never had.
Like they put a tap in a tree and it comes out like that.
Should we go tap some of these trees and see if we can get something out of it?
Something's going to come out, but I don't think it's...
Want a little bit of pine syrup?
They make a certain type of syrup out of chokecherry trees.
Really?
How the old crows used to do that.
I wonder how they do that. Do they boil the sticks?
Remember, it's got that red center.
Like a Tootsie Roll? Tootsie Pop?
But yeah, they really do. They did something with the chokecherry tree. Or not chokecherry, the... what's it called? The old man coyote tree.
Oh, the ponderosa pine.
The box elder.
The box elder.
Remember the box elder tree?
Yeah.
They'd get syrup out of there somehow.
I thought they just got box elder bugs out of it.
Yeah, that too.
We would get infested every year with those things. Just bad. Oh, what do we got here?
Oh.
Voicemail.
Oh, you got a voicemail?
Got a voicemail. Want to hear it?
I'm scared to hear the voicemail.
Me too. Me too. Hold on one second here. How do I even play this? I'm going to play it right now.
I was really surprised that he had 2 crow camp dogs.
Me too.
Hi, I'm back by popular demand, Nightsa. But I wanted to ask a couple questions. First, will you guys be my Valentine? Or are you too tired? 'Cause you've been running through my mind all day, But I have a couple more questions though. I heard that on the other podcast that you guys go for night runs with just shoes. If so, when and what time? Oh yeah, and this one is for Levi. How many squats a day do you do? Asking for a friend. But that's it. Bye.
That's messed up.
A little bit messed up. I would say I do about anywhere from 30 to 60 squats a day.
I'll speak for you. I've noticed you've taken advantage of the time given to you during the day to do squats. On breaks at work, you can be found squatting.
Even during class, when I got them at a point where I could just watch them, I'll bust out a couple squats. Later, one kid will go, "Hey, what are you doing anyhow?"
What are you doing?
Are you exercising? 'Cause I'm just working out the legs here.
One time I walked
to
by
work.
and you were wall sitting. It was kind of random wall sit against the wall. Somebody noticed.
Ed came in and started wall sitting with us too, didn't he, that one time?
We were doing wall sits and Eddie came in and just kind of did a wall sit with us and kept visiting. That's a messed up call.
Oh, good friends.
We are not disclosing the time or place of our night run.
You need to earn that information. Just
Yeah.
dole that out
Can't
willy-nilly.
just go and start harassing people like that.
So if you want to leave a phone call and ask us a question or just some feedback, our phone number is 406-272-6388. And those of you who are sending us messages via, Facebook or text or any other direct messages, we've been getting them, and we really appreciate all the positive words. It really makes what we do feel that much better. Because I feel, even if we weren't, I enjoy doing this, but having people come back and having what we do.
Did that guy say Nightsa?
I don't know. Be so personable.
Sorry.
I give up. Go ahead.
They kind of really singled you out.
They did.
It's horrible. But yeah,
Yep.
Thanks for the positive feedback.
Thanks
Sorry
for
for
the positive
interrupting.
feedback. That's okay.
Just kind of hit me what the guy said. I'm still in shock. I'm just glad it was you, not me.
Well, that's bound to happen. I'm
Showing improvement.
I'm part of this podcast too. I need to get some of the flack. So next week we have Mr. Goldstein. Goldson? How do you say his name? We call him G.
G
Dog. G Dog Little Eagle.
Yep. Is he coming on?
Yeah.
Is that the next guest?
Next guest, Goldson. He does a lot of a lot of good stuff over there. He put on the Calling of the Chiefs marathon, free marathon over in, was it Muddy?
Muddy.
Was it Muddy Cluster?
Muddy.
Over there. Anyhow, he's doing a lot of good things with the with the Cheyenne community over there. And I think he has like a lot of, does he run meetings in Hardin, I believe?
I think he runs meetings in Hardin and maybe Lame Deer in that area. And there's a lot of healthy wellness meetings together. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's got a, the Run DNC, I guess, online community. And
What does DNC stand for, do you know? I don't know what it stands for. We have to get
I think it was like the Northern Cheyennes or
what?
Or the native culture or something.
Nuh-uh.
We'll have to ask him.
We'll ask him. I thought it was just like a play on Run DMC.
I'm pretty sure it's like native
DNC.
culture or
The
Northern
native
Cheyenne
culture?
or something.
The Northern Cheyenne? You know, I never actually thought about that. I just went with it.
Clever.
But he's always real supportive of what we do here, and like he shows up to all the runs, and we're all. He is he's a renegade.
Yep, it's a renegade.
I asked him to come on. He said, I don't know where it's at. I said, is that the school? I don't know where that's at. So I had to like send him directions to the school.
I
thought that was funny. The big building. It says Crow School in front of it.
And you go to a community and drive around. Sometimes it's pretty. No lie, one time, one guy got lost at Pryor.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, I guess you were looking for a house, maybe, but
No, he came right in by the post office, and instead of going straight up to where the T is and you see the school, he took a left and he kind of got stuck back there in the new little housing project.
you say, I'm stuck. Do you know where I get the...
Like, hey, come here late. He said, I got lost. And we're like, what do you mean you got lost?
I have to take one back road and...
I can't get lost in the country, but
Yeah.
some
Pryor
of
is
our
pretty much the country.
communities. I don't know.
Well, anyhow, hopefully G finds us. I sent him some pretty good... It's like, what is the name of the street? Do you know the name of the street right here?
Malgada, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I would always say Macada when I first saw it.
Macado.
Macada. But Chi-Chi.
It's Bajecha. To say that again.
But Chi-Chi. I used to live on it. Dylan said that, hey, what does that say now? Do you live by But Chi-Chi? It wasn't until
Bajecha.
It wasn't until I was playing and my coach Gordon was saying all the names. Oh, those are crow words. I didn't even think about that.
Is that the random words?
I was just pronouncing them exactly how they were spelled. Macada. Bachichi. I got no more notes.
Me neither. I have no notes.
Well, in that case, tune in next week. What's going on with the calendar? Do we have, is it time to, February is a short month. Will this come out in time for the next thingy-majigger?
We're going to have to,
No, we don't have to advertise that yet.
okay.
But we can advertise Mom's Trail Run is on the Saturday of Memorial Day weekend. Mark your calendars, which is, I don't know what that is. Is it the 23rd? 23rd or 16th?
Yep.
23rd. May 23rd. If you're not doing anything, come on down. We have a 10K, a 20K, and a 30K.
I'm excited for that.
And a 2-mile walk. And we're going to go.
And if you want to help us volunteer to help out with the run, maybe man at aid station, help us get supplies, help cover any of the costs that it takes to put on the run for the community.
Mm-hmm.
Just reach out, let us know.
Yeah.
Yep.
All help would be greatly appreciated. Because it's a free event, and we just try to promote health and wellness and put on something good for the community. And we love running, and we want to share our love of running with you.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, nothing else.
Nothing else. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. Run hard and run like the ever-loving wind. I feel like we have more to talk about after that.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's because I usually have a lot of what the guest says in mind.
Mm-hmm.